What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today back on some Dragon Ball Fighters for y'all. And this time, so I wanted to go over some emphasis on some of the matches I played with Super Noon. I went through basically the entire first to 10 set I played with Sonic Fox, I guess last week at this point. Super Noon and I played two extremely long first to 10s. It went like, I believe like 10-9 and then 10-8. So really long. In Dragon Ball, that takes almost 2 hours per set. So I will spare you from the entire set on YouTube unless you guys really want it. I'll have a link to the archive on Super Noon stream in the description below. So the main reason I want to post these, though, besides they're just good games, I want to talk about some of the stuff that happens in our games. Super Noon's a really good player. You know, he got top 8 at EVO the first year. Also got top 8 at the World Tour Finals Season 2. Super good player. But I want to talk about a trend that's been happening in my region. I think that some people are coming on to this of Android 21 being the best character in the game. And why I don't play her is going to be something I talk about for sure. And also why people in my region are thinking she's the best character right now. So we're in a post UI Goku world. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about it, despite saying that like you could deal with him, because you could deal with him, especially if you're playing some good shit like I am, right? But honestly, it is cool. Like if I had to say something I didn't like about the UI Goku thing, is that, I don't know, I had some adult Gohan flashbacks, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's playing this character that mashes a lot, they all play him Kid Buu, so they're all doing like, oh, if I kill you with a character, I bring a UI Goku, I 50-50 you, I win the game, because I have an invincible DP assist, they can't come back from. Like, that stuff's annoying, like, I get it, right? So, what do we do after UI Goku's gone, huh? So, for people like me, who are honest and could play completely fair characters like Z Broly and Gotenks, we just keep on playing our characters, right? But for people who, you know, are in the abyss, right now, a thing that, honestly, Sonic has been saying this for a pretty long time at this point. So before they nerfed UI Goku, they were saying that Android 21 is the best character, and there's a couple of things that she could do that are just really strong and really hard to deal with. I think I talked about it like last year at some point. Now a lot of people in my region are really waking up to it right now. So if you watch the Bums tournament, for instance, there are people like Pred is playing 21 now, Nitro has been playing 21 for a while, and also Noon is playing 21. And Noon trying a character for an extended period of time definitely is an extra sign, to me at least, that the character is incredibly strong. I think most people thought she was top tier for a while, and the main strategy you're going to generally see used here is that they're going to do whatever with their point characters and then try to DHC 21. And the argument here for her strength is that when you bring her in for a level 3, she always gets her power-ups, right? So that means her 236H is buffed, her EX Fireball is super buffed, and she has the steals of whatever type of character. Green steals, purple steals, blue steals, yellow steals. So out of these, in my opinion anyway, out of these, if I had to like rank them kind of, I would say that the purple steals and yellow steals are like equally ridiculous. And they are pretty common to get. So the purple steals, if you don't know, are a tracking warp, which is basically like a held vanish warp that's also 4-frame reversal, and she gets a Piccolo orb. And I think the lazy way we described it is like alien characters give it to you. So like Majin Buu gives it to you, Frieza gives it to you. Did I say Kid Buu? I might have said Kid Buu. I'm trying to think of other characters who give it to you. But a decent amount of characters. Ginyu gives it to you is another one. So a decent amount of characters give it to you. Then you have the yellow steals, which at a glance don't look great. So she gets like Die Missile Barrage, apparently. Allegedly. No, allegedly is the wrong word. Basically, Die Missile Barrage. And she gets an air command grab, which I don't know who has this move. It's like a Broly style command grab, but it's frame 1 head involved. She can do it on the ground and in the air. And that is like one of the really strong moves. You can use it in combination with the Missile Barrage. Then the green steals are Barrier, which I think is really strong. And the explosion, which is just like, it's okay, but the barrier is the real standout, and the green steel is pretty uncommon. It's okay. And then you have the blue steals from like the Goku and family, where you have like Kamehameha and Solar Flare. So she gets all those, and she gets the plus 20 point blank EX ball also. So her neutral is buffed no matter what. She is buffed no matter what. She gets new combos no matter what. She usually should kill you off the mix-up if it's executed correctly. If you block the mix-up somehow, she can choose to either use her steals to 50-50 you again somehow, or she uses the EX orb to get plus frames, plus an assist to do another mix-up and then maybe kill you. And her neutral is very good. We've all known her neutral is very good. She's good against a lot of weak characters in the game. Like, she's always good against the weaker characters in the game. Her neutral control is really good. She has great normals. They burfed. I don't know who started to say burf, like buffed and nerfed her 5M. So her 5M advances now. So she doesn't have a string that just automatically beats reflect in all contexts. It just does it on after vanish, I'm pretty sure. But the trade-off is now her 5M advances like really far. So it's like actually a good ground versus ground tool and really good whip punishing tool. So overall, they're just like, her neutral's ridiculous. You bring her in when you buff her, and that's it. You kill the character basically right away or force out the spark. She will have steal, so she's stronger against spark, and then if you win that sparking war, then you're pretty much good. Now, the biggest pain is actually that I actually really like her. I've liked her since the game came out, and I've tried her in season 1. Season 1, the issue was everyone thought she sucked, even though she was top tier. Shouts to No Kami, by the way, because he believed and he got top 8 with her. And also, Alioun's another person who believed in her in season 1 as well. Season 2, she was actually pretty good too, but again, it was like the uncertainty, like, is she actually good? Like, no one knows if she's actually good. So now it's like, basically everyone agrees she's good. I'm not playing her. Why? Couple of big reasons, my case. So one is, I've talked about this a bunch, how I've used to switch teams too much. I don't really want to switch teams. I think my team's really good. And two, I have been playing 21, actually. I have been playing 21 for like the past week. Because people have been telling me to drop Broly and play 21 instead. And after playing it for a week, I actually think my team is better with Broly instead of 21. And the characters are kind of interchangeable. Like, if you're thinking about, man, I need like a top tier anchor, or I need like something to complete my team, so both of those characters will complete your team really well. 21 is really, it feels nice to play her, by the way. Like, you can move around, you can control space. I think Broly has like less return overall, but like more threat. And the way my team is, since I have a C assist and a DP assist, so I feel like Broly is better at getting my assists back than 21 overall, and I can like lock my opponent's neutral options out easier with Broly, I feel like. But 21 has space on a lot of people's teams, and she could just fit on a lot of people's teams. So she has that beam, like that A assist. The A assist is super good. You're gonna see Super Noon use it a lot to counter call me. It's really fast, mad hit stun, and it has more block stun than Broly's, but it's smaller, and it doesn't have like any special properties like specifically tearing through stuff the way Broly's does. Here's a level 3, but he messed it up. So this is another question. I'm going to learn how to do it. Last year when I was playing her, I was starting to learn how to do it. No one has actually given me a good way to do this mix-up. And I've heard a lot of hearsay about stuff about the mix-up, so I'm gonna learn about it so I can maybe talk about it in a video or something. Here comes Broly. This was actually a mistake. I should have done level 3 here. The plus unblock hands. So she's just a really versatile character though overall, and I think like having, because I think I mentioned this when I was playing Sonic, but like how similar Sonic's team is to just like a Kid Buu. No, not Kid Buu, I mean like a Bardock team with a DHC level 3. So like it's the same with Kid Buu. So like Noon right now, he's playing like Kid Buu, Beam, and like SJ Goku basically, but SJ Goku's now like a cute girl instead of just being Goku. Because she feels the same thing, right? She has a DHC level 3. She has basically a beam assist. Her neutral is really good. The thing is, she just has extra stuff. It's the power creep, right? Like she has she gets buffed when she does her level 3 to you. She has like certain angles of control that's really hard for the cast to deal with, like her 2S and stuff. This is a doable game, I think. Here comes Broly, Z Buddy. In the end, he has to stay. In the end, I know he's a pain, but he has to stay. Look at that. Look at him shining green. He's grown on me. Like again, I don't actually like Broly as a character, but like his toolset, bro, like that is so sick. That is so sick that you could do that stuff in Dragon Ball. What he does, it's so sick to me. And it's so sick that I'm about to die from UI Goku. Yeah, it's so sick to get comboed by UI Goku. Oh, I live. I guess he dropped it. The guard cancel. He can actually do something about that. You gotta be careful. If you play UI Goku, you could do the Nitro and 6H the... Oh, never mind. I'm dead. You could 6H the solo guard cancel. If you haven't practiced against solo guard cancel, that's one of the many... Dragon Ball's full of these type of situations. They're like really, really uncommon, but really make a difference if you're prepared. Okay, spinning. Nice block. Once upon a time, Gotenks had real serious blocks on mix, but not this time. Nice reflect. He got smoked me for that. Gotenks held 5H plus, so plus, and it stalls for assist, so it's really nice to use. It is neutral. It's hard, it's hard to catch people. No, I mean not with my team, but like, you need like the patience to not just run at them. Feel like you just have to run at them. I'll say that like people who play team games, like the Marvel players I play in this game, have so much patience. Like Arxis games, like, you know, yesterday I made a video about Strive, right? So there's negative penalty in Arxis games, so it's like you can't run away too much. Like if you're zoning, you have to like kind of be moving at, like you have to make zoning kind of the way we use like beams in this game, right? Where you gotta zone in a way that gets you in. You're not gonna just run away the entire game. Here comes Roshi though. Roshi Kid Buu is like not actually as bad as you would think. A lot of people would think this is a bad matchup at a glance, but since Kid Buu has to use Ki Blast, I'm good. Broly level 3, we flip the coin, 50-50. I go for the trick. That's a gimmick. That's a gimmick. I will say too, Noon was really successful at defending my command grab. So it was something I was talking about yesterday. Where I played some offline matches yesterday with people from my local scene. We do it every once in a while. People were quarantining. We would like all meet up, like 4 or 5 of us, play some matches. And there are like different points that people look for to defend Broly. And the way you go about like hitting people for that is different depending on the player. And Noon was it took me like basically the whole session to be like, oh, this is where I like target Noon, and this is how I do it. It took me like quite a bit of time, so you'll see him escape a lot of my like just solo Broly grabs. I didn't feel like I was grabbing him very much without assist support. Man, Broly is so sick with that barrier, bro. It's interesting too, right? So there's a team now where people say that 21 is the best character. There's another team that says Broly is the best character, but I don't think any competitive players think that Broly is the best character in the game right now. I don't think so. I think that usually people think he's top 5 for reasons I described before too, by the way. In that video I made, the return is not enough on the zoning, basically. Some people are gonna be like, not enough, but like when I say not enough, I mean it's like not high, not enough. The return is fine. If it was more, oh my god. If he did like 50% all vanish, for example, I think we would be playing a Broly meta, like for real. Like everyone would play Broly. But since he doesn't do that much off it, like he only has like 20-25%, you're not gonna see it a lot. Woo, whoa, UI Goku went really far. Nice. That's game. Oh, never mind. He was too slow. I was about to say that's game. Snap. I gotta go for a kill. Can we get him? His Dragon Rush defense? Oh my god, woke. Got me. I was mashing something. I don't know what. maybe 2S. His 2S is really strong. His 2S is maybe the last bastion of lazy Dragon Rush techs in the game, Roshi's. Once upon a time, it was impossible to Dragon Rush Ginyu and Blue Vegeta. Once upon a time, because of their 2S glitches, right? Roshi actually has a 2S, and it's incredibly strong against command grabs and Dragon Rushes. Ooh, neutral. I got all the way in. Am I gonna get the right? No, that's good. Yeah. This is actually kind of a rough spot to start a game with Gotenks. Like, but we got him. He's not gonna die, but oh, I mean, he's definitely not gonna die if I do the mix-up like that. I thought he was gonna spark. Man's holding all this pressure. Oh, whoops. I make that mistake a lot. Plus frames. Here come my assists. What a good game. He's like, bro, I'm still blocking. Roshi almost saved me there, too. This isn't so bad. This is like, he should get 3 and DHC, or he's going to keep in Kid Buu. No, he keeps in Kid Buu. This could be death. This could be death. He built a lot of meter from that combo. He built a ton of meter. Oh, I think I was dead. I think I was dead. Shame that he dropped, but... Okay, reflect that away. Patiently waiting, not throwing away my assists. He tried a counter call of 21. He's really, really good at it. With Broly, it's harder just because he's slow. But Broly is more just like the presence of the assists that you try to use against him. Oh my god, that was woke. Level 3. He waited that long for it. He's waiting for it the whole time. Okay, let's go Roshi. Let's go Rosh. Whoa! To the top rope. His super dash is funny. Sometimes people tell me that they think he's really hard. He honestly is just Goku. Real talk. Roshi. To me, he's just Goku with no super dash. Okay. Oh, he's too small to do that string. The counter call into the confirm. Look at that. He has so much time to hit confirm too. He tags in UI Goku, nice and healthy. Kid Buu gained that life back. Nicely spaced. The more I play against him, like I see a lot of people respect that a lot. And you don't have to. Like, he can stop you from doing that, but like you gotta show him. You gotta show him. I'm not sure about UI Goku's 5H specifically, but I'm pretty sure his 6S is too slow to make airtight. I don't know why that happened. Oh, he might have gotten the jump. This is the part where I didn't realize his timing, his defensive timing. Okay. Now he's gonna knock me down. Keeps in UI. Keeps in UI, but I guess, yeah, that was actually a pretty good choice. Originally I was like, what a weird choice, but then he didn't. So he has a UI Goku into Android 21 that he can do, but if he did that, he would have no meter, and then I still had sparking, so it's actually the right choice. Okay, and he's dead. Great character. 10 out of 10. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. My man Broly is out here, dude. Roshi Broly, like, I should have given it more respect. After playing 21 Roshi, I actually, like, really, really respect Roshi Broly. Okay, Super Noon moving. Whoa, the intersection. The interception or intersection? Both. Here you go. This time he does it. This is really, really good. So now I don't have an out. Android 21 is buffed. Kid Buu's coming. Trying to bait the DP. Just plus 20. Gets the mix. Oh no! The drop. The drop. Oh, I'm definitely taking him out. I'm definitely taking him out. Health management. Definitely Broly level 3. And we get another 50-50. Mine is way more straightforward, but got him. That's, so I've actually been picking 3 things there. Unfortunately, my combo was kind of whack. I could have killed if I confirmed into the ball. Tag, of course. Oh, I got hit. It'd be like that. Great game. Great game. What's he gonna do? Try to chase my jump. I'm not gonna tag. Yeah, I'm not gonna tag. My heart wanted. My heart doesn't even want to tag anymore. By the way, my heart doesn't even want to tag anymore. I've stopped thinking that tag is scrubby. I used to tag a lot because I'm like, it's scrubby. Now I'm like, it's still scrubby, but it's not so scrubby that I should do it. Because my opponent is waiting for it, so I will not do it. I refuse most of the time. I will try in some cases, but it's a DP. It's a DP. A really good safe on block DP. That's what tag is. I remember the first time the kill stage told me that, and I laughed. And I was like, what an interesting way to put it. And then like a month later, I was like, yo, this shit is a DP. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, that depending, I don't really know how that works. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. Okay, we should move in. Nice 2H. Good stuff. Okay, so now I jumped to the end of the first set. Again, this is a really, really long set. So if you want to watch it in its entirety, it's on noon stream. As a side note too, because I'm sure someone will mention why is the quality the way it is from not my stream. So it's just what we got. Can't really do anything about it. Anyway, so we got the Kid Buu. The nice thing I like about Noon is that when he does Kid Buu combos, he doesn't do like the thing that people do when they're doing like a hard combo timing. Like Kid Buu has a couple of combos where like the Kid Buu players feel the combo while they do the combo, and you'll watch them. You'll be like, man, this must be a pretty hard combo, huh? And then I tried it. I tried it for a video. I forget what video I used this for, but I needed the Kid Buu combo, and I remember the inputs from just people doing it over and over, right? And I did it on my first try, and I was like, yo, this combo's fucking easy. Like, why are they doing it? Like, you do that when you're doing like a hard combo or like some type of loop or something. They're just doing a normal combo, and they're like, oh my god, hey, my combo's so sick. No, dude, you don't do it for that. But Noon doesn't do that. He just does the combo. I called people out too. After I learned about it, I started calling people out. I was like, man, dude, you're doing all this shit with your body when you're doing this easy ass combo. Like, what? Like, you can't do that. That was woke. Good job, Noon. Again, from all these matches too, you're gonna see a ton of Broly counterplay. If the video that I put out plus the video that Beast Coast put out with me and Apology Man plus these matches have not shown you some Broly counterplay, then I don't know what to tell you. People are really used to playing against him. Still top tier, but a lot of characters have at least one or two things they could do to like mitigate Broly neutral, Broly defense. Make it harder for people, especially if like the Broly's kind of just swinging, running around swinging. Not actually the best strategy with Broly, despite him being huge. Okay, here we no, he goes for that. Oh my god, I mashed. Yes, the 2L. Thank you, King Broly. Thank you, King. He's so dead. Yes. Goodbye, UI. Goodbye, UI. It kind of sucks to bring in Roshi, but he's like my healthiest character. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And here comes Kid Buu. Ooh, we got this new. I think that was what, EX tackle. Not necessarily a great starter for him, but you know, he gets a guaranteed combo into the corner, which is nice. Level 3? No, he's not gonna get enough. Almost. That was 2S for sure to get me out of there. Almost. Ooh, nice tech. He really needed that. Okay, I'm in there. Got him with the cross. Okay, his mix-up's tricky. I think I talked about it before. His mix-up is pretty straightforward to actually do when you see it, but it's really reliant on what assist you have, the strings that you do. So just keep that in mind. 1, 2. Yeah, this game is probably a wash. This game. Thundershock surprise. Do I want to be far? Do I want to be close? I want to be far. It's okay. We do another 50-50. Funny enough, I actually did not think about this. Oh, he tried to guard cancel. That's a little trick we have against solo guard cancel. Sonic actually did it to me. Not did this specifically, but did one to me too. Like something to mess with people's guard cancel timing solo thing. Keep that in mind. But something I've been thinking too while recording this is actually, so people are picking 21 for 50-50, but like maybe it's just the way these matches are going, but like it's not coming up a lot in Me vs Noon, where like routinely, I think that was like maybe the 3rd or 4th time I've said just for this recording 50-50, right? And this is 8-8, so this is game 17. So who knows actually how much have we both watched Broly's level 3 animation go off. Might be some season 1 Bardock shit. Nice, he got me the Dragon Rush. Once upon a time, I was really good at Tekken Dragon Rush. Nice, got me. The EX ball stuff is always weird because like the timing is really variable. So he hit me crouching. You saw me standing and he hit me crouching. So you can tell there was a spot where I could reflect Dragon Ball stuff, right? I think old me would be like, that was fake. New me was like, he got hit, bro. Like, it's fun. Like, that's the game. We move on. This game is open world. A wise man once said that there are some fighting games that are open world. Nice tech on the Dragon Rush. Here we go. I gotta hold this. I have no meter. Whew. There's the plus frame. That move's tricky. That move's tricky. You gotta do something too. It's the worst part. If that combo, I was gonna definitely say something. UI. Okay, we're in. Tricky. Tricky. Whew! My man's pulled up. He pulled up. Super aggressive. I was not ready. He is in full movement mode. Okay, can limit break Broly do it? I actually don't like this situation. Despite it, one of the reasons why people say Broly is strong is limit break specifically, but I actually don't like saving sparking for limit break like that. I really dislike the situation that I'm in right now. I would have rather used it before, but it was just one of those games. Yeah, this game is a wash. Good job. Originally, I was planning for this to be the last match of the recording, but this game is a speed run compared to our normal games. Maybe not. Wait a minute. This is actually going to be a lot of damage. This is going to be a lot of damage, and there's a timeline where I think you could do a mid-screen slow level 3, maybe. 50-50. I messed it up. Oh, some new stuff using the moon jump. Yeah, you can see here in these games, like in the beginning, I didn't know. Now I'm like trying to test to see where the timing is that I need to hit. This type of thing is really hard to do in like a 2 out of 3. It's obviously much easier to do in a long set. I think this is like the last type of thing because basically in my head for Broly, it's like for like beginner players, you can basically do whatever and just keep your string safe, and you don't really have to grab them like ever essentially because they're so scared and they think it's a 50-50, so they're trying to like get out all the time, so you don't have to like do stuff, right? Then when you start playing as competitive people, you gotta see what they like to do. So there's some people there's a really common thing right now is either delay super dash, which I talked about as a tactic you can use. Or if your character has a good Ki Blast, you could try using the jump back Ki Blast into some type of hit confirm. That's really good too. So hitting that timing is a little rough, but it's not so bad alone. Noon is using a really tight fuzzy jump timing, a really tight one. But like it actually wasn't that hard to actually hit. Once I got the timing, it's just like, what string do I do? Like, is he doing it because he's seeing me do like a dash? Is he doing it because he sees a jab? That was like the challenge of like how to like strike his defensive timing. If you have a good fuzzy jump or delay jump timing, it's really hard for Broly to grab you when he has no assists. So it was really important for me to figure out. Okay, here we go. Ghost Oki. Got me to deflect. But he kept reflecting. And this, I tried to freestyle. This is the old combo that I don't use anymore. And I don't recommend you do if you play Gotenks. I also dropped it. Oh, he busted out. Yeah, I don't recommend you do that if you are playing Gotenks. If you guys want, I've been thinking about making one more Gotenks guide. He has like really complex, not complex, just a lot of combos he could do. and I've been changing stuff again since the last one I made in like November or something. He's gonna kill me here with UI though. I'm pretty sure 7 bars. Bars. Okay, bring in 21. Yeah, 21's mostly been just like, let me DHC her in. This structure he has though is really good. You would think that 21 would work well with a C-beam, but the less coverage is pretty rough for her. Okay, I bring a UI, of course. He's 1 hit away from dying. Goodbye. Yes. And then this weakens his team quite a bit. Like, Kid Buu has a neutral support, which is good. 21 when she's out. She's going to have mix if she gets in, which she can, to be fair. She can. But a lot of the stuff that he does has to be done alone. It's kind of rough. Meanwhile, I'm out here. Boop. I wonder if I can confirm that somehow. He pulled up. 50-50. Oh, I got out of there. He messed it up. Nice block. There's this animation Roshi makes where he lets his 5L recover that looks like a move. So even though it's straight up punishable, it's -7, but like people let it rock because he's so over animated like Kefla, and he's spaced out really well when he does his 5LL that people let it rock, or they'll try to mass jab and then he does his jab and it hits them instead. Happens a lot. It's looking like a clean finish from me, I think. This is a tough comeback. He's got 7 bars, so he could kill me in 4 hits really realistically, you know? Like hit level 3, mix, whoops, or that could happen. I go for the easy. There's a way I could do this without doing this kind of combo, actually. But in the heat of the moment, you know, it's fine. Next hit also is definitely death because I'm going to spark, so... If I sparked, I could have gone to level 3 and gone for the 50-50. And Noon mentioned that. It was probably like the best play. Offensive sparking usage is, against other high-level players, is definitely something I gotta get better at. We go for it, but I messed it up. Oh! Yes, reflect back. Wow, I didn't mash? Crazy. There we go. Yeah, there's no... If you're a brawling player or is anyone with a good 4-frame, there is no reason for you to not mash your 4-frame, like, legit. Because you could do held vanish, right? So there's no risk. There is no risk at all. You just do it. If you have a DP also, you just do it. Some Broly neutrals happening. Whoop! Okay. Broly Roshi to close it out. And okay, too. That's it for today. Let me know what you think about the characters right now. I'm sort of in progress of making one last tier list, maybe by the end of the month or early next month, now that we have all the Season 3 characters. And again, like I said at the beginning, a lot of people in my region right now think 21 is the best or like a top 3 character, where like I think she's top tier, but I don't think she's like the best. So let me know how you feel about that. As usual too, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.